Any flyers? They have a bird, but it doesn't fly. Yes! Yes! Imagine a landfall deck that doesn't landfall. Can get beat by uncommons. I woke up in a weird mood, so we're doing a budget mythic challenge. No rares, no mythics, just some commons, uncommons, straight up pauper in mythic rank. So what are we playing? What could do such a job? I'm trying that mono white deck I take a crap on all the time. Yeah, that's right. We're playing it. We're finally playing it. We are on the play. We are room centric. We have a great many rooms. I want to mulligan for a 1-drop, to be really honest, but it's the first game. I've got to believe in the World Weave Aerialist. So, most helpful Weaver being the Saga that I cut. Good. It's a good one. What is this? The creature gets +1 whenever this creature deals combat damage, untapping, gain 2 life. When ninja enters you. Ninjas? Okay, I'm immediately thrown off my game. Ward 2. So to get value and actually use our mana, the rooms turned out to be pretty important. Surgical Suite is one you don't usually see. When you unlock this, return a creature mana value 3 or less from graveyard to battlefield. Whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter on attacking creature. There's the star of our program, the Shard Mage's Rescue. In a matchup like this, I honestly don't even know. Like, do we worry about that? At least I think that's why this deck is good. Shard Mage's Rescue means that spot removal, which is really common in the format, gets turned off in a lot of cases and leads to big blowouts. Opponent's not doing anything and they might have that removal. You could unlock the Rotunda, put a counter on each of these. If they kill something, we get it back. And if they don't kill anything, well, they're taking damage. I was half expecting a Flash Ninja there. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what in Mardu does that, but my life flashed before my eyes. Is this what it's like to play a budget deck, by the way? Do all your opponents just play weird cards? Who are you? Why should I care? Kare, Future of the Foot. 1 white, black. Now a 5/5. Whenever this deals combat damage to a player, return target creature from graveyard to hand. If sneak cost was paid, return to the battlefield. Sneak. You may cast a spell for 2 white, black. They did not. If you also return an unblocked attacker you control to hand. They did not. 5/5, you say? Get them. Sounds like they have at least a little bit of graveyard synergy. Now, what if I seam rip one of these? Is that the play? I want to wait and see if I can get a +1/+1 counter instead. I also have 2 of these that I want to cast. If I go wide, what's the worst that could happen here? Can they make this unblockable? Whenever you deal combat damage. Oh. Oh. Not like to my face. Okay. Well, that forces my hand a little. I will rip one of your katanas. You can't hold 3 of them anyway. That would be crazy. Do I double block this thing? Do I double block this thing? Are they just going to play another? Untap it and gain 2 life is so good, but yeah, let's give it a shot. Blown out by removal, kinda. We have the rescue. And we have the suite to get back the survivor. I am unlocking my combat brain. I've just been blowing up little crappers like this my whole career. Dawn's Truce is a card. No gift. Yeah, no hexproof. Wait. What did I miss? You and permanents gain hex. They gave it hexproof. They didn't gift, so they didn't get indestructible. What? What is happening? I don't know. Don't ask me, okay? Well, they used the graveyard. Let's get back the survivor. Still watching for that spot removal spell with the rescue, because why not? And Ethereal Armor will definitely kill him. When this enters, choose target creature an opponent controls. Exile that creature. There you go. What are you going to choose? Okay, at least they know how that works. They understand the ward. I think it comes with a warning anyway. Lanes off the top. Counter on an attacker. Could also get it back and play a... Yeah. Give it to him. Take it. Okay. Exiled a card, aren't you, Angie? Here's an aerialist. Here's a land. What could happen next? Four, 3, when it enters exile. I think I know how exiling all of this stuff works. Okay. They're trying to do an unblocked creature thing. I'm not allowing it, especially since I can just get one back. You get no unblocked creature. 0 ninjutsu for you. You do get 2 life and to untap this thing, which makes me angry. But 3 in the air should do the job. Counter, counter. I mean, they have enough to pay ward, so they could get out of this. Oh, wait, they gain 2 life, but it's a trigger. This doesn't save them unless they still have to remove the aerialist. Yeah, restoration magic. There you go. Am I gonna lose? They have 5 cards in hand. I thought the game was over. Double strike. Wait, they're still dead in the air, right? Because they didn't attack with the katana. I'm at 20. Right? This is fine. This is fine. I don't know what I'm up against anymore. I don't know anything. Die. Okay. Oh, this is... I can't play budget magic, guys. It breaks my brain. My rank just went down? Dude, it's an anti-budget conspiracy. I just lost like 71 points for winning. Huh? Is that first win of the day juice or anti-juice? What is that? Is that your overnight beating from all the players who came in? What was that? No, it's still there. This is why I don't play Mythic anymore. Screw this game. On the draw, double seam rip, need to draw a creature. But when we do, it's going to be an awesome creature. But, okay, we have to ask ourselves, which avatar is this? Spike, right? Is this a control deck or an aggro deck? I gamble aggro. We just need to draw a creature, and it'll be an unkillable creature. It'll win the game. Show me a Llanowar Elf. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's skeletons, and drawing our 4th land is basically a dead draw. So we are in huge trouble. They've got a 1-2 curve. It's not a creature. Wait, it is a creature. It is a creature. We can have that for next turn. Rip them again. Let's see if they have 1, 2, 3. Do they land a skeleton already? It's just a little 1/1, but it'll be a big 1/1. No! Okay, they missed their land drop. 5th land. Might as well concede. Double strike. Nice. Nowhere to run. You got me. Shard Mage's rescue is dead. I may as well concede. It's over. Okay, creature off the top. Yeah. Yeah. No hexproof. But we're big creature coming through. Come at me. Play your corpses of the lost, I dare you. Do it. Do it. Okay. Forsaken Miner. Black-white skeletons. Skelechantments? Is that a... What do you guys think of skelechantments for a term? Okay. This is good. This is good. They don't see it coming. They don't see it coming. I'm big again, buddy. You're dead. Okay, shelter by ghosts. Get the seam rip. Take the miner out. Let's go. Mega ward, that doesn't matter. But most of their removal is nowhere to run. Enchantment count going way up. All in. All in. Can they answer it? They need a spot removal. Battlefront. What do they have that can just answer this? No! Oh, that is not enough! It's not enough! All 4 nowhere to runs is not enough. Rank just almost went right back where it was. What the hell is happening? It's a stupid deck. It's a very... All right. Well, remember, guys, if you actually aren't allergic to using your Mythic wildcards, you can get Most Helpful Weaver to replace some of these rooms. The rooms are certainly a little Duskmourn limited, but they are mana sinks, and they do help get the job done. Probably the quote innovations is I really don't like Feather of Flight. I took that out. It says draw a card, but I don't think that's what this deck is about. The things I want to try that are like drawing cards but repeated value. Evershrike's Gift is 1 and a white for a +1/+0 and flying for only 1 mana, and you can blight 2 to return this from the graveyard to the hand. Then Lightwheel Enhancements is to start your engines that gives vigilance, which is really good with like lifelink and first strike against the aggro decks, and you may cast this from your graveyard if you have max speed. So I liked both of those for at least using our graveyard the tiniest bit. And then we have 2 copies of Gingerbrute, because I do think that a decent draw for this deck that often gets thwarted by normal play patterns is thing, Day of Judgment. And I did think, well, what if we landed a Gingerbrute and then threw an Ethereal Armor on it and closed the game, you know? So as far as staying in budget, not running like Spellbook Vendor or Most Helpful Weaver, I think Gingerbrute is a nifty addition to try to close games. It reminds me of the Gingerbrute mono white deck of the past. Some of you guys remember that. It was a very watched video. It did. I did not deserve all those views. I think I got beat by it on ladder and then tried it, and then it's like, woo! Deck go burr. Surgical Suite is also super questionable. They have to actually kill your creature, which isn't always what you want anyway. By the way, 20 lands, drawing 3 lands in every hand. I can't do that when I run 26 land. And then the 4th off the top. All right, get that shadow off the board. Very dangerous card. Very dangerous deck. Yeah, we can't miss another beat. We're gonna need some good cards. Here's the Aerialist. I mean, they want to discard. That's part of their shtick. So it's weird, but I think we actually have to make them discard. Like right now, what am I doing? I'm not doing anything. Hit their land. Make them gain trample. Yeah, like we got to run them out of cards somehow. It's stupid, but there you go. They can only play one of those. And we do need another seam rip for this elf, or like I said, a shelter by ghosts. But the game kind of feels over already, if I'm being real. The fifth land is 100% game is over. We will continue. I'll take trades wherever I can get them. Wow. So they only have one card. Let's see what they flip. They flip a light shatter. They can cast it. They discard their last card. Because then they don't get to loot it with light shatter. Okay. I mean, we're cooked. One seam rip not enough when they have 4 must remove threats. 5 must remove threats now. And they hit Hex. Okay, it's exiled. A 2-1 doesn't get much done here, does it? Yeah, this was not the draw. I don't think I've had a good draw yet. I should probably be mulliganing for sure on the play. I have to remember I'm trying to play an aggressive deck. I'm very bad at it. But what could we still top deck? Shelter by Ghosts is always the only card that matters. That card can win a game for literally any creature deck ever. Just whenever you need to. So this is it. It's Shelter by Ghosts or absolutely cooked. Do you like the room sound, guys? Okay, well, I mean, 6 land in your 20. You keep a 3-lander, you draw 4 straight land. Yeah, that's cool. I think I got one more World Weave in there. That's it. I hate these. That's why I can't stand these decks, man. No agency. No control. None. That's why I don't even give it a title. It's new deck. It has to prove itself. All right, only 2-landers from now on. Jesus Christ. Also, like, the room that gets back the creature is probably the worst thing in the deck, and it really should be Most Helpful Weaver. It's just a budget thing. Well, that's what I get for complaining. And we'll draw the land. Don't worry. Don't worry about a thing. Straight up Ginger Brute to the face. No problem. Look, my technology. It's here to play. We'll show how great it is. Oh, this is awesome. We get to start the engines and get in. Okay. What are they going to play next turn? What's the 2-mana play for green? Bristly Bill. That's come out of a lot of decks. Badger Mole Cub. Yep. So I'm wondering if I play the Veteran Survivor, if it's going to get to attack. And I actually think it is. And taking out the passage could be really good for us. Even if we don't draw land here, we can go rip, passage, exiled with Survivor, Badger Mole Cub off the field. Hey, it's a land. Now we have to think a little harder. But not much. We're going to start the engines. But how and where? What gets vigilance? Not the thing with survival. That's for sure. Yeah, they might have wanted that. They do play Ice Till usually these days. There's a Tifa and no land. Well, that's very good for us. But are we dead next turn is a question we have to ask. I don't think without the... Maybe they're saving the land drop for next turn. Oh, God. Okay, send it. Hey, go to 10. Where's my ethereal armor? It's got to be an ethereal armor, guys. Where is it? That's why we play the entryway, by the way, in case you're wondering. Am I dead? 4 becomes 8, 8 becomes 16, but they have bristly bills, so 4 becomes 5 becomes 10 becomes 20. Yeah, we need to rip ethereal armor and then have the Everstrike's gift, and I think it's close anyway. Why did I think it doubled again? Am I just stupid? Yep, I am. Magic. Garbage game. You want to block Billiam? No ethereal armors. Anyway, max speed. I may cast this from my graveyard. Lucky me. Hide the flying, I guess. All right, show me a fetch land so I can concede. Maybe they need it off the top. They don't have it. They don't have it. I still only have 3 in the air, I think. Yahoo! Any flyers? They have a bird, but it doesn't fly. Yes! Yes! Imagine a landfall deck that doesn't landfall. Can get beat by uncommons. Oh my God. We have Scavenger and Rescue and Armor in hand. If we could build this into a 40 card deck, like it would just run these cards. You wouldn't need anything else. These are the starts that are dreamt of. No, no, no. Okay, it's fine. They do run bounce spells, don't they? Yeah, they do. Maybe I wasn't even supposed to play my Scavenger there. And they run so much removal. This is wild. Like just slamming armor here is absolutely wild. Is it right? Because I want to hold up Rescue to prevent the bounce spell, and I want to make this too big to get killed by a burst lightning. Like I feel like I need to do all the above. But you know what? I'm just gonna play this Ward 2. Ward 2 is pretty good against all of that. But that's why I'm wondering, like, should I have held the Scavenger? Should I have gone turn 1 planes go? We didn't know what we were up against. But like, if they remove this and we get no counters, that's the worst case scenario we're in. They hold back. Okay. Let's go Mega World Weave. I mean, do we only attack when they're for sure dead? I think so. We want to get them to pay ward and try to bounce this, and then we rescue, and that's a blowout, and the next turn we play this, and cha-ching. Doesn't look like they're going to pay ward this time. Okay, holding up just a red. See, that's what I'm talking about. They got burst lightning over there. No, they don't. What do they have? Okay, mega counters. Mega counters. I mean, are they dead next turn? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's like I can almost just attack them. It almost feels like the way I lose is by attacking here and letting them crack back, but they missed their land. No, they didn't, but they have awkward land, so I think I'm safe to go for this, especially since I can stop some of their interaction. I know, I overthink aggro too much. You guys hate that. You're like, smash, but I'm like, well, not everybody plays like a Timmy, so should it? Okay, we actually ranked up with this. We actually have a higher rank now than when we started, which means I'm quitting while I'm ahead. You run the deck. Hey, if you stayed till this point, you run the deck for that draw. Like, that is the draw you're looking for. The other hands I kept were probably mega sus, and you shouldn't keep them. What you should do is go to coolstuffinc.com and use promo code CGB5, and go to Dragon Shield and use code CGB5. Links are in the description. Thank you to my sponsors. What you should do is tap like and subscribe and leave a comment. Is this budget deck stupid? Am I stupid? Is budget content good? Do you like budget content? Do you watch it? That's dumb. You stayed till the end, but like, do you want budget content in Mythic? I feel sick to my stomach just having made this video. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. You were cool.